Hello students, I am your maths teacher. In today's class, we are going to revise for our monthly test and we are going to do few statement sums based on integers and fractions. So understand the concept properly students and then do your test well. Now we are going to start with the sums. Before starting with the multiplication, we should know the rule applied in the sign. So if both the signs are same means you are going to get it as positive. If it is going to be different means negative, that is plus into plus plus, minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, minus into plus minus. So this is the main idea of the sign what we are going to apply here students. So in this case we will be having the sign as well as the number. First I am going to multiply the sign. If you are not going to have any sign in front of the number means it is going to be positive, that is plus. In front of 18 if you are not going to have any sign means it is understood that we are going to have it as plus. So plus into plus plus, you can write it as plus 216 or you can just write it as 216. After multiplying the sign you are going to multiply the number. 12 into 18 you will get it as 216 students. You are going to try the rough work in your rough work. You are going to try this multiplication calculation. All these things are the basic idea of maths. You are going to try the multiplication and you will be getting this answer. So similarly in all these cases we are going to multiply. If you are going to see the question number 4, first I am going to multiply the sign. So what is the question given here? Minus 13 into minus 15. First I am going to multiply the sign, that is minus into minus plus 13 into 15 you will get it as 195. Similarly if I am going to take the 7th question, just see the sign, minus 14 into 37, that is minus into plus minus 14 into 37 you will get it as 518. So in this way you are going to do the calculation students. So whenever you are going to get multiplication, first you are going to multiply the sign, then you are going to multiply the number. You are going to try this multiplication in your rough work students. Question number 2. Fill in the blanks with the sign greater than, less than or equal to. So they are going to give the question like this. Left hand side they will give you a value and right hand side they are giving you a value. In between these two values they are putting it as dash. What I am going to do is I am going to calculate in this way students. First I am going to take the left hand side. So minus into plus minus 12 into 12 you will get the value as 144. Similarly right hand side minus into minus plus 12 into 12 144. Left hand side I am getting the answer as minus 144 and right hand side I am getting it as plus 144. So what is the speciality of this particular value is both the numbers are same 144 but the sign is different. So minus 144 is different from plus 144. Whenever you are going to compare positive and negative sign means the positive value is going to be greater. So automatically from this case I can tell that minus 144 is less than plus 144. So in place of these answers I am going to just replace the question and writing here students. Coming to the second question. Second question, left hand side I am taking the value here, minus into minus plus 9 5s are 45. Right hand side minus into 0, any value into 0 is going to be 0, but I told you that you must calculate the sign. So I am just doing the calculation for you. Minus into plus minus 9 into 0 0. The speciality of 0 is minus 0 plus 0 both are same. So I am going to write it as only equal to 0. That is defaultly you will be having it as positive 0. Even negative 0 is considered to be the positive 0. So same way I am just comparing. So plus 45 is greater than 0. So I am replacing the question. Coming to question number 3. Left hand side, right hand side take the value students, calculate. I am getting it as minus 48 minus 48 minus 45. So in this case you are comparing a negative number, two negative numbers. Which number is going to be the smallest number? That is minus 48 minus 45. The smallest number here is minus 48 and greatest number is minus 45. Just the opposite. 48 45 means 48 will be the greater number regarding the positive sign. While you are doing in the negative calculation, the smaller number will be the greater value, that is minus 45 will be the greater number. So minus 48 is less than minus 45. So which number is going to be greater, and that side just I am opening the arrow mark. So just I am replacing the question in this case, that is 6 into minus 8 is less than 9 into minus 5. Question number 3, find the following. Same multiplication concept you are going to do here, students. So in case of 3 or more numbers they are going to give, means you can do the calculation in any way. What I am doing here is, first I am comparing two numbers. First I am taking two numbers, I am multiplying. Plus into minus, minus 7 8s are 56. 12 I am keeping it as it is, students. So minus into plus, minus 56 into 12 you will get it as 672. Similarly for all these cases you can do. Not necessarily the first two you have to take, you can take the next two also. But anyway, if you are going to do the calculation in a correct method, automatically you will get the correct answer. Coming to question number 4, if you see these values, wherever you are going to get into 0, if you are going to get a big value and that particular value in place of that, if you are going to get into 0 means automatically the answer is going to be 0. So any value, any number multiplied by 0 will automatically be 0. The answer will be 0. You need not do the calculation, automatically directly you can write the answer as 0. Coming to question number 7. See how many numbers you are having here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do the calculation in any way. What I am doing here is first 2. Just 2 I am pairing here. I am multiplying this value, students. I am getting it as minus 44 into minus 42 into minus 36. I am getting it as 1512 into 35. I am writing it as it is. You can take the first 2 or the next 2. Next 2 I am just taking, multiplying the value. Afterwards, final answer is going to be minus 2328480, and you are going to try the calculation in your rough work. Similarly, for 8th sum also you are going to try the calculation. Question number 4, find the quotient. That is, we are going to apply for the division method, students. They will be giving you like this, divided by. What I am going to do is, the first value is going to be the numerator divided by denominator. 125 divided by 5. You are going to try the division in your rough work, students. 125 divided by 5, you will get the answer as 25. Second question, plus 36 divided by minus 4. Plus into minus, minus, I am writing in the middle, students. 36 by 4, after dividing you will get the answer as minus 9. Similarly, for all these calculations you are going to try the calculation. You will easily find out the method how to do it properly. Coming to the 9th question, if you see the 9th question here, in 9th question, 0 divided by minus 12, that is numerator you are having it as 0 divided by denominator minus 12. Any number, that is 0 divided by any number is going to be 0, minus 0 is nothing but equal to 0. So be careful. Numerator if you are going to have 0 and denominator if you are going to have any number, means automatically I can write it as 0. But numerator if you are going to have any number and denominator is going to be 0 means this is undefined. You can't find the answer. This is not a, in this format you will not get the value here. That is denominator, definitely the denominator value will not be equal to 0. Denominator case they will not give you 0, students. Suppose if you are going to get 0 means it is undefined. You can't find the answer. If you go for your higher classes, they will be telling it as infinity. Question, students, simplify the following. So in this particular question we are going to apply BODMAS rule, that is bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. The first preference, that is the first place we are going to give for bracket, second of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. You have to keep this order in your mind, students. So first question, if you see here 6 into 3 minus 14 divided by 2. Don't think that you can do the calculation in any way. Means I am going to multiply like this, 6 into 3 18 minus, then 18 minus 14. divided by 2. Please don't do in that way, students. You will get some answer, but that answer is not a proper answer. That is not a correct answer. And in this place, that is, what is the thing they are telling here is, if you are going to get positive, negative, that is all the 4 operations together with bracket, in that case, you are going to apply this BODMAS rule. So, according to BODMAS rule, first what I am going to check here is, I am going to check what are all the sign I am having here. Multiplication, subtraction, division. The first place I am going to give for division. What I am doing here is 14 divided by 2. What is the value I am getting here, students? I am getting it as 7. So after completing one calculation, after division, if you see the next step, I am not having division. Next I am going to come to multiplication, subtraction. Which one is the first one here? Next one is multiplication. I have to give the second place for multiplication. So what is the order? Division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Division is over, students. Next I am coming for multiplication. 6 3s are 18. 18 minus 7. So automatically we are having only one calculation. If I calculate, I will get the answer as 11. Coming to the second question. Be careful. They are telling it as, according to BODMAS rule, bracket of. So if in your question you are going to get a bracket, means you can just go inside the bracket value, first complete that bracket calculation, then do the remaining. Inside the bracket you will be having whatever signs it can be. It can be positive, negative, plus, minus, or multiplication, division, anything. The value which is inside the bracket, first you are going to complete that work. 15 minus 5, 10. Complete that work, students. Now I am removing the bracket value, that is simplifying the bracket value. I am writing the value here. Now see here, what is the thing I am having here? Multiplication, division, addition. Next I am going to give the place for division. 50 divided by 10. So be careful while you are doing the sum. 50 divided by 10 means I will get it as 5. Multiplication, addition. Next I am going to give the place for multiplication, 10. 10 plus 8, 18. So the question, we are calculating the sum. The second question now is, the second question, Ramesh deposits rupees 5,000 in his bank account. So Ramesh is depositing an amount in his bank, that is rupees 5,000 he is depositing in his bank account, and the next day withdraws, means he is taking out the money, 3,780 from it. 5,000 he is depositing, next day he is going to the bank and taking, his withdrawing, means again he is taking out the money. So what is the amount he is taking out is 3,780. Find the balance in his account after the withdrawal. So from 5,000 I am going to subtract the 3,780, students. So this is a way of doing the calculation. What is the thing they are asked here is, second question, the condition what they are given you, I have written here, students. The balance in his account after the withdrawal, from 5,000 I am going to subtract 3,780. So I am going to get the answer as 1,220. So you are going to read the statement. According to the statement, you are going to do the calculation. Question number 3. A plane is flying at a height of 6,300 meter above the sea level. At a particular point, it is exactly above the submarine floating 1,400 meter below the sea level. Find the vertical distance between them. They are asking you to find the vertical distance. And now, if you see the sum here, students, that is question number 3. Just you are going to imagine this is going to be the sea level, the surface of the sea. Bottom you will be having the submarine, and the top you are going to have the plane. I'm locating one point B. A, just imagine you will be having the plane here. Bottom C, submarine. From A to B, that is from B to A, the distance above the sea level is 6,300 meter. B to C, below the sea level, 1,400 meter. So what is the question they are asking you? They are asking you to find the vertical distance between the plane and submarine. If you add, you will get the answer as 7,700 meter. Question number 4. A submarine is floating 50 meter below. Students, in a quiz, Team X scored minus 40, 90, 0, 30 and minus 70, and the Team Y scored respectively 75, 30, minus 50, minus 70 and 10 in 5 rounds. They have asked you two different types of questions. Now we are going to see, that is sixth question in a quiz, scores of team X and team Y in 5 rounds. So team X, team Y I have written here students according to the sign positive, negative. Just take two values, try the calculation. You will be getting team X, you will be getting the answer as plus 10 and team Y you will be getting the answer as minus 5. The first question is they are asking you to find the score of team X and team Y. The score of team X is 10 and the score of team Y is minus 5. They are asking you to find the margin by which the victorious team won. So margin means from, I am just going to calculate these two values. While you are calculating, that is the team X is having more point. From 10 I am subtracting this value. Minus of minus 5 will be getting the answer as plus 50. Question number 9. In a class test containing 15 questions, 5 marks are awarded for every correct answer and minus 2 marks for every incorrect answer and 0 marks for the questions not attempted. The first question, Raju gets 6 correct and 6 incorrect answer. What is his score? Second one, Manish gets 7 correct and 8 incorrect answer and what is his score? So this is a question they are asking here students. So question number 9. So given in a class test containing 15 questions. So this is a condition for correct answer. We are going to, for one correct answer, 5 mark. Similarly, for every incorrect means, for one incorrect answer means minus 2. If you are not going to attend the question means they will be allotting the mark as 0. So Raju gets 6 correct and 6 incorrect. 6 correct answer means, for correct answer I am going to allot, for one correct answer means 5. 6 correct answer means 6 into 5, 30. 6 incorrect answer, for one incorrect answer you will be they will be giving you the mark minus 2. So 6 means 6 into minus 2, you will get the answer as minus 12. So Raju's score in the class test 30 plus minus 12, if you calculate you are going to get the answer as 18. Similarly, Manish gets 7 correct and 8 incorrect students. 7 correct means 7 5s are 35. 8 incorrect means 8 into minus 2 minus 16. So Manish's score in the class test is 35 plus minus 16. If you calculate, you will get the answer as plus 19. So you have to understand the statement properly and according to that you are going to do the calculation. Question number 10. A shopkeeper gains rupees 2 on each pen and loses 50 pice on each pencil. He sells 60 pens and 100 pencils. How much has he gained or lost? So this is a question they are asking you students. So if you see the 10th question, they are given you this one. They are given you this condition. Here the gain for one pen is rupees 2 and loss for one pencil is 50 pice. That is, loss means it is a negative process. So minus 0.50 pice. So for one pen and one pencil they are given you the condition. So gain for 60 pens means 2 into 60 you will be getting this 120 rupees. And loss for 100 pencil means, for one pencil the loss is 50 pice, minus 50 pice. So minus 0.50 into 100 minus 50, that is rupees minus 50. So that is the calculation they have given you. So automatically 120 50 means he is gaining the amount. Therefore the amount gained by the shopkeeper is 120 minus 50 is equal to rupees 70. From 120 if I am going to subtract minus 50, I am getting the answer as will be in the form of fraction, and that particular fraction will be in proper fraction. That is 1 by 2 means numerator will be small, denominator will be greater. So based on this concept we are going to see exercise 2a, that is express the following as mixed fraction. We are going to express the following as mixed fraction students. That is, they are going to give a particular fraction 37 by 12. The same 37 by 12 I am going to write it in the form of mixed fraction. Again if I calculate I will get the same question. So how to write this particular question in mixed fraction? 37 by 12, you are going to do the table students. By division method you are going to do normal division method, you are going to do the calculation. 12 37. 12 3s are 36. Remainder you will be getting it as 1. What I am doing here is the remainder value I am going to write it as top. The top value middle. Numerator, that is if you see the denominator here, the denominator 12, write it as it is here students. By using this division, 3, this particular number 3 will be in the middle and remainder 1 will be at the top. So this is a way of writing mixed fraction, that is 3 1 by 12. If you change any one of these concepts, you will not get the answer correctly. In same way, you are going to try the remaining sums. 115 divided by 18. Go to the rough work students, divide and see, you will get a value like this. Remainder quotient. This quotient value you are going to write it as middle. Remainder top. Come here, see the denominator, write the denominator as it is, middle top value. So this is a way of writing mixed fraction. The meaning is the same question we are writing in another format. Question number 2. Express the following as improper fraction. They are asking you to express in improper fraction. So what is the meaning of improper fraction? Here the numerator will be greater than the denominator. That is the meaning students. 3 7 by 12. They are given you in the form of mixed fraction. We are going to convert this into improper fraction. So how to convert this particular thing into improper fraction? 3 7 by 12. Just I will tell you the method here students, that is denominator 12, write it as it is, 12 write it as it is here students. 12 into 3, that is the value I have written here, 12 into 3. Denominator 12, write it here as it is. Numerator I am going to calculate this way, 12 into 3 plus 7. So 12 3s are 36 plus 7 by 12, you will get the answer as 43 by 12. If you check and see 43 by 12, 43 is greater than the denominator, that is 43 is greater and 12 is smaller compared to this one, and this is called as improper fraction. And this is a way you are going to do the remaining mixed fraction, mixed value into improper fraction students. If you take this one, denominator 107, write it as it is, 107 into 18 plus 101, calculate, you will get the answer. Third question, fill in the blanks. They are given you like this here students, that is 4 by 9 is equal to, top they didn't give you the value, denominator they are given you as 36. So how to calculate and find the answer is 4 by 9, that is the question given here. They are asking you to find the missing number in this place. Just this is a clue, 936. 9 into what if I multiply, I will get the answer as 36, 4. So divide and multiply by 4, you will get the answer 16, and that is going to be the answer at the top. Next question, same way, 5 by 11 into what if I divide and multiply, I will get the answer 40. 5 into 8 40, so 11 into 8 88, calculate here, you will get the answer students. This third and fourth question is very important, that is right hand side they are asking you to find the value and left hand side they are given you the, that is left hand side they are asking you to find the value, right hand side they are given you the format. 5 7 by 11, just go to your rough work, first convert this into improper fraction. After converting this into improper fraction, 62 by 11, bring the 62 by 11 here. 62 by 11 into what if I divide and multiply, I will get the answer 55 at the denominator. So 11 into 5 55, same 5 I am multiplying here students, 310. So 310 in this place I will get the value as 310. The same way you are going to try the fourth sum. So they are applying all the concepts in one particular sum. So you have to go through the calculation correctly students, then only you will understand the concept. Number 4, write in simplest form. They are asking you to simplify, that is they are asking you to cancel this term and write it in simplest form students, that is 144 divided by 336. You are going to find the factors by normal way using prime factorization method. You are going to find the factors. After finding the factors, write the values in this place here students. 144, write the factors at the numerator. 336, write the factors in the denominator part. After cancelling, the remaining value is going to be 3 by 7. So this is the simplest form. 3 by 7 is the simplest form of 144 divided by 336. So this is going to be an easy way to find the simplest form, students. And same way you are going to try for the remaining sums. 203 divided by 259. Go to your rough work, try the factors. After finding the factors, prime factors, write in this place here, students. Whatever possibility, cancel the terms, and the remaining is going to be your answer, 21 by 37. Coming to the next question, write in descending order. They are asking you to write in descending order. The meaning of descending is big to small. First, they are given you 3 fractions here. I am going to check the denominator part, 2, 8, 12. The denominator is not same here, students. So go to the LCM, find by LCM method. I am going to find the denominator value 24. After finding, what I am doing here is I am making the denominator common here. So 1 by 2 into what? If I divide and multiply, I will get the denominator 24. So 2 into 12, 24, that is 1 into 12, 12. 1 by 2 is converted to 12 by 24. 7 by 8 is converted to 21 by 24, and 11 by 12 is converted to 22 by 24. After converting the descending order, by checking the answer, I am arranging 22, 21, 12. Descending order, big to small I have arranged. In place of these answers, I am just replacing the question. That is 11 by 12, 7 by 8, 1 by 2. The same way, I am going to do the next sum, students. That is, 6th question, arrange in ascending order. The same way, you are going to make the denominator same, students. That is 288. Just convert this one. After converting, arrange in ascending order. You are going to try the calculation. After arranging in ascending order, the meaning of ascending order is small to big. After arranging, replace the question.